Okay, let's try this again.
Hey. Step.
Buenos dias, caballero.
Not interested in contributing? Is something wrong with you?
I've read so many convergent tips. No one can really seem to agree. Okay, so don't fast travel directly to Van Horn because it may not register. This is also stupid. Hey, Bornwolf, how's it going? It's, it's going. I'm approaching completion. Ran into some hiccups on Horseman 9 last night. Big time. Basically you have to do a dry dash on horseback from Van Horn on the map. I'll show ya. So I just fast traveled to Ansburg because apparently fast traveling to Van Horn doesn't work, but you have to start here in Van Horn and then do a dry dash all the way down here to Blackwater in 17 minutes or less, and it's not really the time that I'm having issue with. So of course you have to stay dry the entire time, so it requires a little bit of finesse to get there and alternate routing. Did some research, taking the optimal route, tried it 3 times last night. The first time I didn't realize that if you fall off your horse, you have to start over again. So I went all the way there, falling off my horse, and didn't count. So I did it again. It didn't count. And I did it correctly that time, so no water, no falling, no dismounting, didn't count. Tried it one more time, still didn't work. So I did some research today, found out some tips and tricks, and I just don't know how this is gonna go. No one can really seem to agree, but apparently other people have run into the same problem where they just can't get it to count. Because there's no way to really tell if the challenge is like active counting your progress or not.
Ready, boy?
You just kind of do it, and then if the game counts it as done, you get like this little like top left pop-up that says like Horseman 9 completed. So I'm going to try again. My strategy this first time is going to be to exit Van Horn from the north instead of the south. And then that's all I got so far. So that's gonna be my first change. Mad dashing back and forth on a horse today to see if I can get this done. Horseman 9 is achievement, so there are like 10 critical skills that you have to complete the challenges for. So like bandit, herbalist, horseman, master hunter, sharpshooter, survivalist, weapons expert. I finished, Gambler? There are 2 that I've already finished. I think it was Gambler and I'm not sure what the other one was, but there are 2 that I've finished. So I'm like Bandit 8, Horseman 9. I'm just trying to get these like ones that are closer to being finished done. We're gonna see how this goes. But they do count towards the 100% completion goal. And Zuko made a pretty funny meme edit for me that I've made my channel trailer as well as my YouTube trailer. Oh man. I'm gonna stop here and get some gold cores for my horse. So it is in tip-top shape. How are you doing, Zuko? This horse is doing just fine. I want horse provisions? No. I guess it's under services. Okay, yeah.
That'll make your
Horse
horse
care
happy.
package. So, we're gonna try again. I may have been raging at some point yesterday, which is not a good look. I'm just like imagining one of my students like coming across that like, dude, my professor's losing her shit at a video game. Like, not a good look. Not a good look. I need to keep the rage in check. I need to find some zen and stay there. Okay, so we're in Van Horn. The Van Horn town alert has popped up at the top of the screen. People were saying make sure you start right in the middle of the road. Don't touch. Other people were saying it can't be raining. You can't touch puddles. Like, puddles count as water. There are conflicting opinions about that. I don't know if that's true or not. Seems like it shouldn't be true. So here I am in the middle of town, in the middle of the road. Gonna go north and hope for the best. I'm gonna set a timer, which yesterday really only existed to rub in my face that it wasn't working. And I was not getting my achievement. Every time it would go off, like, my soul was just a little more crushed. My waypoints are still intact, so I was a little worried about that. I don't have to reroute or anything like that, but I'm gonna go out the top here. So I'm gonna go north, make an immediate left to travel down to this fork. And then I'll continue traveling down to here. And that's definitely a bridge over water. Should have no issues. Okay. I'm gonna try not to touch any puddles. I'm gonna try not to run into anybody. This is gonna be rough. Chapter 2. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad you're playing. Are you streaming it? I would love to see you stream it. I love watching people experience the game for the first time. Whatever your reaction may be. I don't know. I'm convinced that it really does have something for everybody. I'm so nervous. Like, my heart is pounding. It's just a stupid video game, but I was just so mad yesterday. Okay. I'm so glad I'm not a speedrunner. I'm so glad. Because I would be losing my shit on the regular, I'm sure. Okay. Horseman 9. I'm so nervous. Okay, here we go. I'm like almost nervous because I touched that puddle, dude. Oh no. Making a left. Why isn't it rerouting me? Okay, here we go. Oh boy. My advice to you on a first playthrough, if you are thinking about completion, definitely try and do some of the challenges along as you go. Like, they're just in that, like, I don't know if you're playing on a controller or not, but on a controller you hit like the left arrow on the directional pad, and that little log pops up. I think there are 10 total. I may have actually finished 3. I know I finished Gambler because I grinded that off stream. It required 8 hours of blackjack. The blackjack one, I think it's Gambler 8, is incredibly difficult. You have to beat the dealer, hitting at least 3 times. So that means getting basically a 20 or a 21 with 5 cards, which is incredibly difficult. And a push from the dealer, so if you tie the dealer, it doesn't count. So I played blackjack for 8 hours. Not consecutive hours, total, but I think I did it over like 2.5 days. Around Christmas time. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to pick up this waypoint. That's not gonna go over any water, is it? Some people were saying try not to pause, but everybody else was saying that it seemed like majority of people were saying you can pause, you can move the marker, shouldn't be any issue. Just saying that it can't be raining and that you can't go through puddles just seems so counterintuitive to me. That really doesn't seem like the point of the challenge. I hope that's not the case because, like, as you can see, it looks like there's moisture and just the ruts of the road. I would be devastated. Absolutely devastated, if that's what that meant. Like coming up near Emerald Ranch and I just feel trauma. The incident last night. It's a goddamn travesty. Well, yeah, that's... Of course it doesn't extend to just students. I mean, academics are the biggest bunch of procrastinators I know. Snap. I'm 4 minutes in and not going super fast, but when I was going super fast, I was finishing with about 4 minutes to spare. So, hoping slow and steady wins the race here. I was just glad to find, like, well, not only were some people, you know, just saying this is bugged, like, I'm doing it correctly, I'm doing it under 17 minutes, I'm not touching water, it's not counting. Like, some people were just straight up saying that they thought it was difficult. I don't think it's that difficult, but I mean, yeah, you can get really unlucky because you can come up on a blind curve like I did last night and just absolutely smoke somebody in the middle of the road and fly off your horse. That is always a possibility. Okay, and then when I go on the train tracks.
You okay? We're okay.
I left my first playthrough on 93%, and I'm so excited to be coming back up on like that mark because I'm at 91.9 right now. Like just passing that, I think is gonna feel like an accomplishment. Even though I won't be quite to 100. These deer out of the road. Okay, and then we go left on the train tracks. We will stay right. It'll take us over the bridge of Bard's Crossing.
We're okay. There's a boy. Hey,
Best case scenario, this is the only time I have to do this today. Just based on last night, I'm not super hopeful. But wouldn't that be great though? I would just be so jazzed.
how about this?
I won't get smoked by the train on the bridge. It's not gonna happen.
Ain't you a good horse?
Don't even, Zuko.
We're good.
Do not rain on my parade.
Hey, you.
No raining on my parade allowed.
How about this?
10 minutes left.
There.
Seem to be going a bit slower than yesterday.
Hey,
A bit slower than my safest run yesterday.
we're good, aren't we?
That's okay, that's okay. Even my slowest one, I think I finished with,
How about
I don't know,
this?
2 minutes to spare. Like when I was,
Good horse.
okay, here's the train. So glad, okay, okay, stop, stop, stop. Do not fall. Come on. Come on, pony. You are a sure-footed pony. You can pass through this little crack. Come on. You gotta move before the train does. You have to move before the train does. Come on. Okay. Then we go left here. This is going to go smoothly. This is going to go smoothly. I have to go through Strawberry, then over the Owangila Dam. It's getting dark. That makes me nervous. Get a light out. Hopefully my eyes will adjust. I will see any obstacles in the road that may arise.
Hey,
Oh god, oh god. It's like now is like officially a point in time where I would be pissed
how
for
about
this to get fucked up. This, yeah, I have 8 minutes left. So I'm about 8 minutes in. We just need the back end of this to go smoothly and for the game to count in. Surely it will. Okay, we gotta slow down. We're coming through town here. There are some narrow bridges. There are pedestrians. We gotta be careful. Okay, okay. We're gonna go left over the footbridge. We're gonna go up through town. We're gonna go out of town. Some really sketchy curves up here that I need to be careful on. Do not want to meet somebody on horseback or a wagon here. Also need to be wary of ambushes or predators. 'Cause I cannot get thrown off this horse.
no one can stop?
Okay. Now we gotta go over Owangila Dam.
Fuss, eh?
Mm.
Good
Zuko.
about you, boy. Good fella.
Also, like, social work journals are not my favorite.
Look out for each other.
I guess, yeah, I have been published the most in social work journals, but
Easy. You know I love you. You're quite the horse.
I think my most recent publications were in public health and psychology journals. So. Okay, 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 okay.
You and me, fella.
I haven't touched any water. I hope you all can agree with that. I went over Owangila Dam. I need to come down here. All these people spawning, trying to mess me up. It's not gonna happen. I have 5 minutes left. 5 minutes and 40 seconds. This is my slowest run yet, absolutely, but it's safe, it is steady. No major hiccups thus far. sketchy area here. Do not want to run into anybody. Or I guess I can kill a fox, that's not a problem.
What's that?
We don't have time to worry about it, John.
Easy now.
Wolves at a distance better stay at a distance.
Something ain't right.
Yeah, something's not right, but we're gonna have to keep moving. Come back another time.
It's all right, ain't it?
Okay, okay, okay.
Whoa! Good
I
boy.
hear a bear over there as well.
Good horse.
Passing Beecher's Hope.
Hey, boy.
I might try and go into Blackwater from the south, because that was just... I don't know, man. I don't know.
Good lad.
Like a rigger. Okay, there's a wagon with somebody dead on it.
Boy. There's a boy. How are you?
I have 2 minutes and 52 seconds left. That should be plenty of time to get into town.
Easy. We're good, aren't we? Ain't you a good horse?
Just seeing the town is making me nervous. Okay, I did all this perfectly for absolutely no reason at all.
You okay? We're okay. Hey,
How could you just stand there?
ain't you a good horse?
Okay, yeah, I had like 2 minutes left on the clock. I don't even know, man. No.
You men over there, get back to it. Break time is over.
I mean, it has to be doable. Other people do it. Like, some people just said I did the exact same way 10 times, and like on the 10th time I finally got it. Like, it didn't change anything. Like, I don't know. Other people, you know, are saying puddles count, rain counts. I don't feel like I saw any puddles. I certainly don't feel like I rode through any puddles. It only took me 2.5 hours. You'll get it, I swear. God. Like, and it just sucks because there is no way to see, like, if it's in progress or not. Like, there's nothing. There's no way to tell. And I absolutely went... Oh, God. Like, I can try this person's exact way, but There's no, it's barely a different route. It's really only a different route. The very first part, like they just use some different interchanges to go over the Kamasa River. And then it's the same route. They kind of pass north through Emerald Station instead of just south. I think I just go just south of it. Oh god, okay. And they all, yeah, everybody's, it seemed like multiple people said don't fast travel to Van Horn, like go, like travel down into Van Horn on horse. So here I am again. I will go to Ansburg.
All right, arrived in one piece.
That was great.
Go!
It's so, I mean, it's so frustrating because, I mean, yeah, it's difficult to keep track of yourself. I mean, I just wish it had, I wish it would tell you it was active or something. Should give you some kind of indicator. Alas, it does not.
Okay, boy. You good?
Okay, so. Transparency is a quality of life improvement check? Mod check? Yeah, that would help my sanity a lot. This person, yeah, this person doesn't even go north out of Van Horn, they go south. But they do use the railroad to cross over instead of the bridge. I use the bridge. So I use this bridge. They use this railroad instead. I was almost tempted to open my 93% save and see if this was something that I got done or not. Yeah, as soon as I figured out how to do it, I put them all on YouTube. I've been exporting them to YouTube for weeks, but I just finally uploaded them and made them public like a week ago. Yeah, this person absolutely goes south out of the town, so. For fuck's sake, man.
You okay?
I think I lost like the first 6 or so because I didn't know that you could do that, and then yeah, then I figured it out. So I missed like chapters 1 and 2, but after, I think starting during 3 I figured it out. They all should be on there. Try this again. I'm gonna go this person's way. Which, again, is barely different. It's only different right here at the beginning, but... Like, speed obviously isn't an issue. Like, I finished even that slower one with about 2 minutes. Okay. I'm behind the lighthouse. The city card is reading Van Horn. Let's fucking go.
Hey, you.
If this one doesn't work, I think I am gonna open that 93% save just to see if I did it at some point. Okay, at this point I divert to the railroad and use the railroad to go over.
Well,
And then once continue on with the railroad until here. Start heading south. Yep, I'm going. Oh god. Yeah, I don't like this either, Pony.
we're good, aren't we?
And then, yeah, this route has me passing north of Emerald Station.
Okay.
I will not rage.
Hey, you. How about this?
Thank you, TX. I appreciate it. I'm gonna need it. Last night was kind of a disaster. I've already had one failed attempt today. Hoping for the best, though.
You okay? There.
Trying a slightly different route.
We're good.
It's really only different here at the beginning.
How about this?
But I figured it was worth a go. Because, yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing wrong. I think I've had 3 successful runs now that just didn't count.
Hey.
Thirteen minutes remaining. This does seem significantly slower, but that's okay.
We're good, aren't we? We're okay. No one can stop us, eh?
Unintentional speedrunning, that's correct.
Couldn't do it without you, boy. Good fella. Look out for each about this? Hey. You know I love you. You're quite the horse. What a boy you are. Well, well. You and me, fella. That's my boy.
Okay, I'm at the railroad, and now it's the same route that I was taking before.
Hey,
Oh boy.
there.
Which I now somehow have
We're
memorized,
okay.
which is sad.
We're okay. Hey, fella. It's all right, ain't it? How about this?
My contacts are drying out.
Good boy. Good horse.
Of course I run into the train on my slowest attempt. Come on, train. Glad I saw it coming and I wasn't on the bridge and surprised by the train. That could have been bad.
Who's a good boy?
Time to put on the, what is that?
There's the boy.
Is that the Gigapog?
Good lad.
On the glasses? Oh.
Ain't you a good horse?
I have had my contacts in all day. I had to go to the dentist at 9 a.m.
There.
After the dog, like, would not let me sleep last night. Got the worst sleep last night. It was a disaster.
How about this?
I almost forgot I had to go to the dentist until I looked at my calendar last night before I went to bed. I was like, oops.
We're good, aren't we?
I don't know what Mr. Peanut Butter's deal was last night, but he did not want me to sleep.
Ain't you a good horse?
Got a wagon jam. Okay, okay, okay. Where do I go? I need to move the markers. Up through Strawberry to Old Angela. Okay, okay, okay. Move, wagon, move.
Hey. How are you?
I will not run into anybody. I will not eat shit. I
Well,
will not get ambushed. I will not touch water. I will only touch grass.
we're good, aren't we?
I'm going to win.
There.
This time.
Hey,
For sure. Right?
how are
Surely this isn't a fruitless effort.
you? Hey, you.
I will actually start losing my goddamn mind.
We're good, aren't we?
Live on twitch.tv.
Let me get through.
Okay, okay. Going over the footbridge.
Here's a philosophical point, and it's quite an important one.
What the hell's wrong
For
with
the
you?
Widowmaker.
I'm sorry, I gotta go somewhere quickly.
There.
Another tip was not to go through Strawberry, but I mean, there were plenty of people that said they finished their attempt going through Strawberry, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. This route that I'm looking at this time also goes through Strawberry. Doesn't seem like it should be a big deal. But who knows, you know? This clearly isn't a science. Going through Oangila Dam.
Oh, there. Hey. You okay?
Not running into the wagons. I'm not running into anybody on horseback. Not getting spooked off the horse by any predators. This is a good place to come back to do the bird kills with the tomahawk one though. Go around this guy. Okay, okay, okay. Crossing over the dam. Okay, 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 okay. Let me see. I wanna see their home stretch here. Yeah, and then it's just into Blackwater. And they took the northern route too, they didn't take the southern route.
You okay?
Which, you know, seems most logical in the one, what, in the 3 successful attempts I've done now, I did twice. Okay, okay, okay. See, this guy's in like the shittiest spot to run into somebody.
No one can stop us, eh? Couldn't do it without you, boy. Look out for each other, huh? Whoa! Good fella. You know I love you. You're quite the horse. What a boy you are. How about this? What's that? That's my boy. Something ain't right.
Yeah, something's not right at all, but we gotta keep moving. Yeah, stay away from the bear.
You and me.
What is this person doing? Get out of my way.
You're a good boy.
Okay, yeah, and then they just ride right into town. I have 4 minutes left.
We're okay. Well, well. Hey, fella. It's all right, ain't it?
Seek salvation, and maybe you shall find peace.
Good boy. Good horse.
Surely this goes well.
Hey,
Surely this one counts.
hey, boy.
Oh, fuck yes! Okay. Thank God. Oh my God. Jesus. Break every wild horse breed? That's gonna take forever. God damn it. Oh no. That's a really shitty, really grindy one. God damn. Ugh. Okay, well, that's over at least. That really is gonna be so unfun. Still at 91.9%. This game is so fun. So fun and funny. Okay, now what should I do? Thank you. Oh, man. Only 47 minutes into my stream, too. I was honestly kind of prepared to spend the entire night doing this. Look at all these horse breeds. Yeah, and it doesn't even count ones that you've done before. This has got gaslit by a game, yeah. Pretty much. Oh, fuck me. This game continues to fuck me.
Who's a good boy?
And I keep coming back for more.
You're not so friendly, is you? You don't need to do that. Nah, come on there. My, you're a jumpy one. That's not very friendly. Good lad.
Honestly, I've had success just doing this. I'm gonna try and go for it. Come on.
Ain't nothing to get head up by. Don't be like that.
This is not a great place to be.
Calm yourself.
It's really hard in the trees because you can't really see which way the horse is leaning.
Easy now. There you go, lady.
This is... It really does seem to happen at the most inconvenient times. I will say that. I broke the horse, though. Please tell me that counted for something.
Who's a good horse?
Guess I'm gonna go sell it. What kind of horse is this? Same kind of horse? Yeah. What kind of horse is this? What kind of horse is this? Okay. All the same.
All right there.
Nothing of note. Is the Arabian one of them? That's gonna be a major fucking pain in my ass. Okay, no. Good. Good. My house is so ratchet, dude. All the batteries that still work are on the charger, dead. I found one like non-rechargeable energizing battery. One, just one. So what I did is I just tore into this box. My sister actually got me a new controller for Christmas. not this past Christmas, but the last Christmas, so I guess Christmas 2021 or something. She got me a new controller that I just never opened because, you know, this one hasn't broken yet, surprisingly. So I just tore into the box like a savage just so I could get the freaking batteries that come with it out. Because it's like, okay, I know that Xbox at least provides some batteries with their new controllers. So now I've opened my new controller for the batteries and only the batteries. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit this bag in here. Nope. Oh well, close enough. Close enough. Just get a 6-foot USB-C cable. I probably have, honestly, like probably a 3 or a 4-foot could work, but I probably do have one of those somewhere. That would probably take longer to find than a AA, honestly. But yeah, I just found one lone AA battery in my house. Oh my god, I gotta get some batteries. That's gotta happen like tomorrow. Because this keeps happening. Keeps happening. What a disaster. Okay. I'll regain my composure. And continue on with the challenge. At this rate, you've hunted for more Energizer bunnies than in-game bunnies? Yeah, that is actually true. It just keeps happening. I just think that, you know, those rechargeable batteries have a limited life, and they all kind of start going bad around the same time. Like, because, you know, I get a new pack of them and rotate them out. So they all start going bad around the same time, and that's kind of what's happening right now. And then, yeah, I think Jeremy probably just put some new batteries in his controller, so, like, the ones on the control... The one pair that probably works is dead.
I gotta pay you a little less because of the missing paperwork, okay?
They only gave me $1 for that horse. The horse was worth $1. They do, I mean, they last a while. Like, I still feel like it's worth it to buy the rechargeable ones instead of the disposable ones, but... Yeah, I mean... I do primarily use them for my Xbox. I'm gonna pick up all these markers. No. I'm gonna keep grinding out some more challenges for a little while. I might look for a couple more horse breeds and then switch back to wagons and exotics. Showing Hungarian half-bred and Tennessee Walker here. Go see if those spawn. Yeah, those that was actually a wild time. And you know what? That's a good place. I know that there's AA's in my Game Boy Color. I will have to remember that for next time. I didn't even think of that. Because I was like racking my brain. I'm like, okay, I found one disposable. Where else would there even be a disposable? The first thing I thought of was the new Xbox controller that I haven't even opened yet. It's actually a cute controller. I didn't know it was like this gray. Like, I don't know, the box is kind of misleading. It almost looks like it's like black and blue with just like the gray bumpers, but it's like the whole controller is very gray. And it's just like the bumpers are an even lighter gray. It's pretty fucking cute though. Like, it looks much much lighter than the black one. My sister did good. It's almost like she knows I rage and like break controllers on the regular or something. Almost like we grew up in the same house or something. Weird. I don't have a temper on me. Are you kidding?
Hey, you. Ain't you a good horse?
I've always been
How
a
are you?
rager gamer, I guess. I'm struggling to think of ever outwardly breaking a controller from rage, though. I do tend to kind of like slam them down and stuff, you know, which ultimately, you know, shortens the length of their lifespan, but I can't remember a time where I just straight up like broke a controller or something.
That's my boy.
I don't see any horses here. I don't see any horses at all. Okay. There's apparently a Morgan spawn here. Stealing Liam tech. Does Liam do that? I really don't watch much Liam. I like his stream a lot, like from the little of it I have seen. His stream's so damn
You
late.
okay? How are you?
Like the flat affect just kills me.
How about this?
Like the first time I think I watched him, I was just shocked. I was like, this is a real person? Like, what?
We're okay. Hey, you. No one can stop us, eh?
Oh really? I've seen the Charlie Brown vids. I don't know, I guess I don't remember that. Or maybe it didn't even register with me at the time that that was Liam. Because it was a long time ago.
Good fella.
He's very funny though. What emote is that of Liam's? I've never had a Liam sub. Oh, it's not even a Liam one. Everybody's umming each other. Oh dear.
What is your problem?
You know I love you.
It's a bootleg Liam emote. That's fair, that's fair.
Like the horse. What a boy you are.
Oh, I get too. Thanks for including me.
You okay? How are you? That's my boy.
Just adding everyone.
You.
At and everyone.
You and me, fella.
I really hope I don't miss any horses. I think I'm just gonna travel down into New Austin and then maybe fast travel back up. 'Cause I really do kind of have unlimited cash here. Jesus, we're getting everybody. Are those horses?
Well, now.
What we got? Yep, that's the kind of horse I need too. Perfect. Let me go grab one.
Whoa! Now calm yourself.
Damn it. Oh no, pony, come back. No. Jesus. At Lewis and Clark.
Let up.
Hey, where'd the other one go? I need that one to get out of the water. There's not really anything I can do while it's in the water. Oh, that's not a wild horse. That's somebody's horse. wild one go? Wild one I didn't spook into the water.
Good boy.
Karens when one ingredient of their 18-item latte is missing.
Good
Jesus.
horse. It's all right, ain't it?
Damn it.
Ah,
True. So true. Wait, is that one of the wild ones? Or is that guy's horse? I can't even tell.
Now, why'd you do that?
Do not go into the water again, please.
Just want to stop you running off. You're angry. Come on. It's okay. It's nothing.
It's like, I don't know if it going into the water is a good thing or... It's like it was a good thing for me. Go sell this one. I'll take the long way though, so I fill out the rest of my map. 'Cause it's bothering me.
Hey, boy.
I don't know when the no swearing rule was instituted. I guess I'm gonna get kicked out of my own stream.
Good lad. Who's a good boy? Well, well.
Superior. And now I gotta give my dog a treat. Okay.
Ain't you a good horse? Aren't we? We're okay. Slow now.
Okay, I'm thinking it's probably gonna be easier for me to just like fuck with my cam instead of fucking with my laptop. Okay, okay. Fuck around, find out. He's so cute, damn it. This is from Zuko. Say thank you, Zuko. Thank you. Aww. Thank you, Zuko. Oh, yep, he gives you a little kiss. Cute. Very cute. Yummy. Okay, but it's just the one, so sorry. Yeah, I gotta stop like fucking with my laptop when I mess with the camera. It's easier to fuck with the camera than it is to fuck with the laptop and the camera. Aw, he's sitting here like such a good boy, ready for more. Aw. You are a very good boy. You are the cutest. Okay, I'm gonna keep playing the game though, okay? He cried to go outside so I finally went to bed around 1:30. He cried at 3 to go outside. He cried at 4:30 to go outside. My alarm was supposed to go off at 8 to go to the dentist by 9. It's like a 15-minute drive or whatever, and I have to get there a little bit early. But, he woke me up at 7:30, so I was awake before my alarm even went off. It was great. But yeah, so like when he wakes me up to go outside, like I have to let him outside, and then I have to, you know, stay awake enough that I hear him crying to come back inside.
There's a boy.
And one of the times I swear he was outside for like 20 minutes. And then when I let him out at 7:30, like I laid back down like, okay, maybe... Oh, he's a purebred dog. He's spoiled. I got him when he was like 4 months old from a breeder. Like he's never been in a shelter or anything. He's like had nothing but a privileged life. He usually does not wake me up. It's very rare for him to wake me up in the middle of the night to go.
We're okay.
I was thinking maybe he had an upset stomach though, you know, and I don't want him to like, you know, have an accident in the house because of me, because I was like unwilling to get up and just let him out. So like I let him out. You know, it's like I didn't go out there with him, so I don't know if he was actually sick or not. Or if he just like heard a neighborhood dog barking. I don't know. He also, I think his sleeping schedule's kind of messed up. Because he wouldn't even come to bed with me last night. He, usually like he comes and lays down with me. Well, he usually like gets on the bed, says goodnight, and then he lays down on the floor right next to me. Oh, I need to go to the stable behind me. But he...
Mister, you need a ride somewhere?
Shit. But he wouldn't even come in. He was just sitting on the couch, and I kept saying like, Mr. Peanut, we're going to bed. You coming? Come. He was having fun sitting on the couch by himself, like a loser. Wouldn't come to bed with me.
I can't give you the full price if you've lost the papers.
This horse is worth $1.10. Incredible.
Safe travel. Remember to rest.
How many more horses? Like 8? Seven? Shit. Sits on the couch alone. Sigma mindset. I mean, the TV wasn't on or anything. Just like, didn't want to come to bed with me. I don't know. But he did take like a really long nap yesterday evening. I think that's why.
We're okay.
And then I think he just kind of was like up last night and bored and wanted to go outside. It's like that's not a great schedule for him to be on. I need him to be on my schedule.
Well.
But yeah, I slept like shit last night, and then yeah, I had to go to the dentist. That was not fun.
How are you?
It's just a cleaning, but still like having some stranger poke around in my mouth for an hour.
No one can stop us.
Jaw is sore.
Couldn't do it without you, boy. Look out for each
Had you ever heard of that tickling documentary? I was dying when somebody sent it, and then I was like, why do I actually kind of just like want to see this out of morbid curiosity? Oh my god. I can't believe that's a thing, but of course it's a thing. Of course it's a thing. I mean, it does kind of give that vibe. Like, I need to add that to my watch list on Letterboxd for real, for real.
We're okay.
That shit looks ridiculous. There were like one or two other absolutely ridiculous movies that I had never heard of that I also added to my watch list. You know, again, just because of morbid curiosity. Not because they look like good movies, but because I was like, this is a real movie? Like, I kind of need to check this out.
Good boy.
Just, I need to see it to believe it.
Good horse.
This horse isn't here. Well, then I suppose that I will try and go get some more exotics. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll steal some wagons instead. Ooh. Shit. I feel like that one was a paint. Yeah, one of them's a paint, at least. Just need to figure out which one. Middle one.
Just so we can talk. Damn it! Calm down. Not a big deal. Come on, easy. Easy there. Can we leave that now? Nuh-uh. Hey! Come on! There you go, lady. We're friends now.
I might actually keep this one. I don't know. Aw, you're so cute, Mr. Peanut Butter.
Yes, Missy. Ain't you fine?
It's freaking adorable. I can't believe you were able to find a Mr. Peanut Butter emote on 7TV.
Hey,
I
Miss.
feel like I've looked before.
All right there. Who's a good girl? Nice.
Yeah. Is it not a... or did you add that one or something?
Ain't you special?
Oh, you made it. Okay, that's awesome. I was gonna say, I was like, I feel like I've looked up like BoJack and Mr. Peanut Butter and stuff like that on 7TV and nothing ever came up.
Let's go.
Badass.
Well, well.
He looks so nonplussed. I love it. Those emotes that Josie made are still like pending approval. I added the... I think I took the receipts one and I think I just put it on like as a tier 2 emote, like just to like fill up space, but I added the sus one that was like the cowboy hat, and then I added the giggle one, I think Josie said to use the jammies one, and then she said that she was gonna add the peanut butter D to 7TV or something. Cause yeah, I only have 2 animated emote slots. Yeah, I really am gonna up the giggling by an exponential amount, very likely. I mean, I already like the giggling one because it's the least malicious form of laughter. Like, you know, it's just, I don't know, sometimes kek W, kek L, LW, lol W, lol, like they seem toxic, I guess. Whereas like giggles just doesn't. Even Pepe laughs is kind of, you know, it's not always great vibes. Giggles is, yeah, mischievous, but, you know, a little lighthearted.
Well done, well done.
Get that mask off.
There's a lot of different horses in New Austin, but I don't know if I want to do that right now. I'll probably stream for like another like 40 minutes, but I don't know how my time is best gonna be used right now. I guess I can try and get more wagons. That'll give me some progress on... Because I want to visit the graves last. I want that to be the very last thing that I do. And I mean, those cigarette cards are going to take for fucking ever. That's probably going to be the next to last thing that I do. Wait, I have unopened mail. What?
Now, why might that be?
Okay, I'm taking the mask off. I forgot.
I'll be with
I
you
have a bounty?
momentarily. Well, look who we have here. Small something to do.
No. Oh, I have another letter from the mayor's office. What does the mayor want? Now the new mayor wants to
Thank
see
you,
me.
mister. Okay, boy. You good? Hey, boy. No one can stop us, eh?
Trying to see if I'm also gonna pass any, like... There are some unique horse location spawns, but they're all very near to where I'm going, so I don't think I'm gonna see anything on the way there. I could.
Look out for each other, huh? Who's a good boy? Good fella. You know I love you. You're quite the horse. What a boy you are.
Please! Somebody! Hey, you! Please!
That voice actress, I know it's not, but it almost sounds like Amy Sedaris to me.
That's my boy. Good lad. You. now.
Just gonna mark some of these horse spawns. Just so I can like hit them on the way. So Mustang spawns there. And then American Thoroughbred. Cha cha cha. Maybe a Tennessee Walker? I don't know. They didn't do the color coding of the dots very well. Some of them are incredibly close to the same color.
Good horse. It's all right, ain't it? Hey,
Bruh.
we're good, aren't we? Whoa, whoa!
Like, didn't even hurt the horse. That's kind of crazy.
You okay? We're okay. How are you? I ain't gonna hurt you. Now where you off to? Just so we can talk. Don't be like that. Oof. Stay calm, friend. Hey, calm. Not a big deal. Hey, easy. You.
Jesus.
Left.
Where you go? Damn it. Oh. Already got a Morgan. That's a Morgan. Where'd the thoroughbred go?
Hey, no need to be like that. Come talk to me, won't you? Stay calm, friend. Please, calm. There we are. Easy. Calm down.
Come on.
Nuh-uh. Enough of that.
God damn it! I'm having as much trouble with this one as I did that White Arabian.
Us, eh?
That was a disaster.
Look out for each other, huh? That's not very friendly. Nah, come on there. Now, why'd you do that? You're not so friendly, is ya? My, you're a jumpy one. Now where you off to? Nice to meet you, miss. You don't need to do that. Now, why'd you do that? That's not very friendly. Nah, come on there.
God damn it. Doesn't need to be like this, little pony.
Ain't you pretty?
God, I hate the like vibration response.
Okay, let's try again. It's all good. It's all right. Easy. This'll be okay, I promise. No, you don't. Hey!
Damn, dude.
Let's go. Don't move on me, boy.
Oh, there it is. God damn it. I didn't even know I passed it. Where'd you go? Oh, there he is. I hate that it doesn't highlight the horses. There he is. This one is putting up a fucking fight, dude. The first three were really easy.
Hey!
This is definitely gonna be one of the harder ones, so.
Okay. Easy now. Hey, we're friends. That's right. About a ride, huh? Easy. Come on. Can we leave that now? Oh, damn. Hey, now. See, girl, I ain't so bad. Ain't you special? Who's a good one?
Now you go to a stable. Here we go. I didn't even need a thoroughbred. Are you fucking kidding me? I did that for like 25 minutes. Are you fucking kidding me? Damn.
Well done, lady. Hey, miss.
Like, I noticed the checkpoint didn't go off when I did it.
All right
I
there.
don't know, it's because I didn't need one. Yeah, still not done.
Yes, miss.
Let's see you finish faster, dude.
Good girl. Give me all you got now. Who's a good horse?
Wow, Tone.
Well, well. Well, cut this. There.
Just pump some drugs into the horse really quick.
Let's go. We're good.
Oh, I don't have a mask on. I don't know that that guy was hollering at me.
Ain't you a good horse? How are
Hooting and hollering, but I don't give a hoot.
you? You okay?
I just broke a horse I didn't need to break. So that's where I'm at. Wait, is that the way I go in? What? Okay, yeah.
This horse, hey? Ain't got any stalls left.
I wish you could have more stalls in the story
You
mode
ain't got
online. You
papers.
can have
I
a lot.
can't give you much. I've been burned before.
Me too, dude. You and me both. I guess I sell this one and keep the paint. Yeah. Yeah.
It costs more for a race.
Are you snoring, Mr. Peanut Butter? Are you tired? Yeah, he's tired. He's a good dog. I'm gonna see if I can grab a wagon really fast, and then I'm gonna head up to Hamish, I guess. Be excellent if I could find a wagon, you know, just in between here and there. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, here we go. It's my wagon now. Yeah, I'm so much more dishonorable than I was as Arthur ever. But I have to do insane shit to get these challenges done, so I don't feel bad. Otherwise I might feel bad. Dishonorable, yeah. That's me. That's what they call me. Oh, here comes another wagon. I'm gonna try and grab that really quick too. If it's still here when I come out of the barn. Which it very well might not be.
Got something here for you.
Seems to be in order.
That guy's hair is crazy.
Spend it wisely. So long.
25 bucks, pretty good. Is that wagon still around? I highly doubt it. It's like once you trigger a cutscene, I feel like all hope is probably lost.
Boy, you are. You.
Here's a wagon. Here's a wagon. Right on time. Oh,
Why me?
because you have a wagon, sir. That's it.
Look out for
That's
each
all.
other, huh? Are you kidding me?
Shit, 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 shit. Just get on the wagon, get on the wagon, get on the wagon, get on the wagon, get on the wagon. Just gonna try and like circle back around here. Oh wait, this is not gonna let me circle back around. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. There's a law coming from the other direction! Do a little off-roading. Oh dear. Try and stay on the edge of the circle. Try and stay out of view of the law officers. Halfway gone. Just gonna go on the train tracks. Hope for the best.
I was hoping you'd be taking this off my hands.
Looks fine. I'm buying. Don't spend it all at once.
How much for this one?
See you again soon.
25. Pretty good.
Here we go, boy.
Is that a wagon? Holy shit. Is today my lucky day? Today is my lucky day. Oh my fucking god.
You're quite the horse.
Shit on the road!
Damn, I might have Bandit 7 or whatever done really fast. Get out of here. Hey, Amsel, how's it going? You back home? Unfortunately. Glad you made it back safely. Ooh. I'm trying to make a dent on some of these challenges. It's getting to the very grindy portion of the completion. About to put the fun in funeral. I guess that's bittersweet. And one of the horses fell off the wagon. Come on, horsey. Let's go.
Thought you might be interested in this.
I still get credit for that horse, right?
Very nice.
Do you have to travel
Found
for
a
the
good home
funeral?
for this. Here. Pleasure.
Fuck that horse. Yeah, just kind of detached and $40. I actually got more for that one. Excellent. I'll take it. How many do I have left? I actually just got yeah, I got several here very quickly. I think I got like 4 in a row or something, so I only have 2 left on Bandit. I just can't, I kind of keep like pulling out of here and then just running into another wagon, so I just take it. Like if that wanted to keep happening, I wouldn't be opposed to it, so I could just get this over with. But yeah, they're just kind of like coming down from this north road. And I keep taking them.
You and me, fella.
Okay.
No one can stop us, eh? There's a boy.
Here's another wagon. I'm just so lucky today. It's incredible. I do have to kill 2 people here, though. That's unfortunate. Damn, I might have this challenge done in no time.
That's why you're my horse.
I was traveling all over East Jesus to get this done before, but not gonna complain. For a second, I almost thought that was another wagon, but then I realized there were 4 horses on it, so it's the stagecoach. Just steal the stagecoach, sell the stagecoach, it'll be fine. There's another wagon coming this way, come on. Get in the barn. I think you only need 1 more after this, so that'd be perfect.
Got something here for you.
Well, ain't this a lovely little thing? Deal. Here you go. See you again soon.
Dude, I mean,
You open this door, and I promise you
this is incredible.
You're a good boy.
Conditions are very much in my favor right now. I think this is the last one. And no wanted level for it? That's perfect. Just let me in, let me in, let me in.
Thought you might be interested in this.
Very nice. I'll find a good home for this.
When you hear the wanted level
This is for you.
start when you're in a cutscene. Okay, perfect. I gotta get the fuck out of here though, really quick. Really quick, really quick, really quick. Hearing boss music, mod check. Come on, horsey, let's go. We gotta go.
Hey, boy. We're okay.
The $30 bounty here now. Shit. Might as well just pay it really quick.
Nothing like a fresh start.
Yeah. I guess I'll go. Wait, what's the next one? Zero of 3 hogtied victims left on the railroad. It's pretty twisted. I mean, I guess if I just like ride along the railroad, I can just hog tie some passersby. Any lone horsemen want to come by?
Who's a good
That would be
boy?
perfect timing. Well, I was gonna go up and see Hamish, but welcome back, Ansel. I just finished the wagon bandit challenge, and now I have to find 3 victims to hog tie and leave on the railroad tracks. So I'm hoping I just kind of like happen along, you know, a lone horseman here or something.
Well, how are you?
That'd be quite fortunate. Oh, here's somebody.
You a good horse.
Oh, I bet there's somebody at that campsite too.
That was a hell of a blow.
This feels like extra evil for some reason. I don't know.
Oh my God! Help
Like
me!
somehow feels worse than just like shooting people and taking their wagon. I don't know.
Listen, is it okay if I rob you?
Creating my own trolley problem.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
Okay.
Wait, I can just hog tie this guy too, right? Okay, well. Oh. God damn it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get on the horse, get on the horse. Surely this will go fine.
Okay, boy. You good? You okay?
Okay, I would have hog tied the shit out of you guys too if I wasn't wanted. I gotta get out of here though. Maybe I still will. Because that'll give me 3.
You got horse shit for brains.
Anyone, help!
Anyone, help.
Christ's sake!
Damnation.
I was gonna nab one really quick and just bring him back to the tracks right here, but wait, what?
Look out for each other, huh?
Okay, no. I'm gonna just put this guy on the horse track or on the train tracks, and then just go find him really quickly. This feels so evil. I don't know, man. It feels like really bad.
You have fun there now.
He says you have fun there. Mr. Peanut Butter's looking at me like, what are you up to?
What a boy you are.
You know, just a little kidnapping.
We're okay.
Little railroad hostage situation.
How are you?
So what project is Jim Milton doing now? It's, I'm doing Bandit 9, so 1 of 3 hogtied victims left on the railroad.
You okay?
Feels extra dirty. Really scummy. Really, really scummy. But
You know I love you.
this one's just ripe for the taking. He's hanging off the back of the wagon and everything. His friends just drove away, left him. They're like, oh, we'll shoot while we drive away. It'll be fine. They don't stop the wagon or anything.
Don't do this.
We'll just turn around and, like, you know, shoot from the rear view.
What's in here?
Damn you, I'm timing.
You're coming with me.
Time to go.
Damn it all.
Getting put on the railroad tracks. Sorry, bro. And then I'm gonna go see Hamish, and then I might get off. I don't know. This is Bandit 9, right? Yeah, I wonder what the next one's gonna be.
That's my boy. Hey,
Jesus, anyone, help!
couldn't do it without you, boy. This is
Shut your
now.
trap.
Well, well.
I don't even think the train runs up here. Because that's a dead-end track.
You ready, boy?
Did that one count? We gotta find out, we gotta find out. Yep, it did. Find your ex-wife, there's probably a train not far behind. Jesus Christ, damsel. For fuck's sake.
How about this?
You and the ex-wife jokes, man.
Ain't you a good horse?
Need to find one more traveler. I'm just kind of staying in this area because it is really close to the train tracks. Makes it really easy to do quickly.
You okay?
I don't see anybody up on that ridge.
You're quite the horse. How are you?
My wife's boyfriend just informed me the nuggies are in the oven. Hell yeah. That's a good boyfriend. She's lucky. It's only acceptable because I've never been married. True.
Please. Help, please. Mind if I check your pockets? Please don't.
So sleepy.
God damn it.
Yeah, this is so convenient. Like, the tracks are just right here. Perfect. Okay, Bandit 9 is done. What's Bandit 10? 5 clean train robberies? Putting clean in front of anything when it has to do with me is just like gonna make it damn near impossible. I've only done one train robbery of my own volition, and it was not clean. It was the opposite of clean, actually. Pretty much everything that could go wrong went wrong. So, I'm gonna have to get really good at robbing trains, like, really fast. Holy shit. I'm gonna have to, like, watch a video or something before I do that. I might do that tomorrow, though, because it does sound fun. It's just gonna be... It's gonna be tough, because it's me. And I don't do anything on games clean, usually. Unless it's, maybe RDO Racing. Or Mario Kart. Otherwise, well, it's probably going to be quite messy, in fact. How does... God damn it, Zuko. You did that. You did that, Zuko. You did that. God damn it. Don't me, man. type shit like that in the chat, yeah, I'm gonna crash my horse. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, there is a tree there. Too late, Amsel. Where were you 35 seconds ago? No, I didn't. My controller isn't even on. Well, tell your wife's boyfriend to plug it in.
You're a good horse. We're good, aren't we? Thank you. Easy now.
Giving the horse perma brain damage. It would appear that way. And I guess I timed out the Hamish mission. I think it's only available during certain hours of the day. And I must have missed the certain hours. What? Kinda wasn't expecting to see a wolf there. Not terribly. Did you see what I did for the other horsemen though? I like spent 25 minutes taming and breaking a thoroughbred and I didn't even need a thoroughbred. So like I was trying to do a horseman 10 because I found a thoroughbred in the wild and it says, what's the little log say? It says, okay, well, the overall, when I first got Horseman 10, it said, break one of every kind of wild horse. So I'm like, okay, I need one of every kind. And I'm like, okay, I have the Morgan, I have, like, the American Standard Bred, and, what, like the Tennessee Walker or something like that? Okay, so I need the Thoroughbred. So I spent 25 minutes pursuing it, breaking it. I did not need the Thoroughbred. Cougars caught with a bow, yeah. I mean, which actually isn't too bad if you use, the fire arrows. Or poison arrows, but I'm definitely gonna need to be probably in New Austin and very much baiting that situation to happen. Cause yeah, when they roll up on you, yeah, it's not gonna be nice. Yeah, like five cougar spawns is just, yeah, that's gonna take a while. Herbalist, I just need to go get more Indian tobacco. I've just been putting that off because, yeah, that's like really easy. The sharpshooter one, that one pissed me off beyond belief, but I'm gonna try and do it from the oil refinery location. Maybe I'll go do that. Is the sun setting? I might go try and do that now. But wait, maybe I won't. Actually, hold on. Do I have flight feathers to make more homing tomahawks? Or not? I see that being another situation where I get pissed off really fast. Oh yeah, I've got a ton. Cool. I might set up a camp really fast then and craft some homing tomahawks. Go over to the refinery field and do what the first person said. So they said if you just, you lock onto them and like back up, you should be able to do it. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I pulled it up, but like, I don't know, I wasn't like, okay, I need this one, I need this one. It wasn't really registering in my brain. It's just like, okay, like, I'm looking at the map and I'm like, okay, there are 12 different types of wild horses listed on the map, and it looks like what the game has like 10. Academic scholar not doing the readings. Yeah. Caught. I got called out. I didn't even read the abstract. Look at me. Wait, what the fuck? What do I need to make the fucking tomahawk then? I need owl feathers specifically. Okay, so I will probably have to wait on that one, but if I see any owls or hawks, I should probably just go ahead and kill them. Is there anything I can... I don't even think I have any tobacco left. I think I made the 3 things that I could make and then kind of moved on with my life. Yeah. Nope. I mean, for me, it really depended. Like in undergrad, I read thoroughly. In my master's program, I read a lot. I've read probably 90% of what I was supposed to read. By the time you're working on PhD, it's like, yeah, read the abstract, skim the literature, cite the article, like. Praise that someone made a comprehensive Quizlet on it. Man, I need to get more water. Life as a PhD student. Do I even want to click this? Yeah, yeah. I mean, as long as you get the gist, it'll be fine.
All right.
What else can I do right now? Yeah, the Hamish thing is unavailable. Let me check the progress. I kind of wanted to just save the graves until last. Yeah, only 2 of 9 challenges done. Fuck me, dude. I need to find some owls. Some hawks. Some tobacco.
Easy there.
I don't even know what rock carvings I've done and which ones I haven't. That's gonna take a lot of mental fortitude that I just like do not have right now. Well, are they marked on the map? That might make it a little bit easier. Or you know what? Maybe they have location names listed. Oh, well, I've only found one. I have no idea which one that is, but I guess I can just start going through them. I guess I'll only overlap on one, so I guess it's really not that big of a deal. I do need to get more water, though. Those cigarette cards are gonna be the bane of my motherfucking existence. For real, for real. I have not completed a single set. I mean, you could have, dude. I wouldn't have been offended. Also, like, I think I was, 1, drunk when I sent you that, 2, that's not even the best version of it. It's the version that I think I had on my phone, readily available for me to, like, lament my drunk Raz story to you. I would not be offended if you didn't read that. What is it, like that version's like 65 pages or something? It was a few drafts ago, yeah. Cigarette smoking kills. It does kill. Don't smoke, kids. Don't chew either. That's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. I feel kind of indifferent about vaping, but you do you. You know? Do what makes you happy. God, God, these are so fucking hard to see. Oh, is it 503 that I have maybe? Because that was around the place that I was looking for. Oh, no, probably not. I doubt that. Oh! I don't know, man. I think it might be. Yeah, I think it actually is. I think that one is saying that I have a dinosaur bone from there, and it's saying that I have a rock carving from there. Okay, 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 okay. 502, 504. Cumberland Forest. Da 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 da. Gonna be like right here. 507. That will put me in the same place to get Indian tobacco. That'll be good. Flatneck Station. Am I looking in the right place? No. Okay, I'm looking right here. Okay. I am where? I'll go here first. And I will make my way around town. Stickies hit the spot every now and then, though. Yeah, I was like addicted to cigarettes, though, so I don't fuck with them. Because they still like smell good to me when they're being like stale smoke, and like when people smell like cigarettes, that smells nasty to me. But like if I smell a cigarette being actively smoked, it still smells really good to me. And I'm like, oh my god, I would love to have a cigarette. And I quit like 6 years ago, and I don't know, just have some compulsive tendencies. And you know, you can't just get one cigarette, you have to get an entire pack of cigarettes, so that would just open a whole world of hurt for me. It's not even worth it. I can have a clove cigar every now and then with some self-control, but like I don't even think I would touch a normal cigarette again. Just would not be smart. Because fuck it, in her words. Dude, I've known people with like stage 4 lung cancer that are still actively smoking like next to their oxygen tank. Like it's like, what the fuck, man? That's really no fucks given. That's really fuck around and find out, man. Those people are hardcore. You know, you gotta let people make their own choices, though. Yeah, it's not worth it. I mean, yeah, if I'm like walking out of somewhere though and I smell somebody smoking a cigarette. Not smart though. Not smart.
That's my boy. How are you? Couldn't do it without you, boy. Hey, you.
Jesus himself. Fuck around and consequently find out. Today on Play Stupid Games, win stupid prizes. Fuck around and find out.
We're okay.
I'm tripping. I don't even know what I just saw. I think it's because the color of my monitor's changed. Like, kind of created like a visual distortion on my TV for a second. It's weird. Oh, well there it is. Perfect. Didn't have to look too hard. Guys, am I crazy for doing this 100% thing? I'm starting to feel a little crazy. Maybe I should have just started on my 93% file and said fuck it. God damn it. Like, I've gotten things done today. I have accomplished some tasks. The percentage just still is not budging, though. I'm still at 91.9%. You know how disappointed I'm gonna be tomorrow if I make my go live thing and I'm at the exact same percentage that I was at when I started today? Like, that's gonna feel real bad, man.
You're quite the horse. Hey, you. Well, well. Ain't you a good horse? You okay? Hey. You and me, fella. No one can stop us, eh? There's a boy. There.
Good thing there are only 10 of these.
You're a good boy.
Not, what, 30 like the dinosaur bones or something? What's- oh, we got an ambush. I was like, why am I just naturally slowing down?
You don't pay no mind that these is
My horse is just gonna let these hillbillies kill me, dude.
That's right, boy.
I might have to return this horse, man. I thought we were max level bonded, dude. You're just gonna stop? Let fucking Jim Bob and Billy Joe kill me here? You just call me a foreigner
We're okay.
without balls? What? I don't know, man. You're watching Harry Potter and the explanation for Harry's survival is so dumb. Yeah. 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 I mean, all of those movies in hindsight are kind of a big question mark. But goddamn did I love them when I was a kid, though. I was a big Harry Potter kid. I remember waiting in line for the books to come out, which, like, what a weird moment in time where, you know, youths and young adults were waiting in line for a book to come out. Like, not a game, not like DLC content, like, not a Kindle book, like, a hard physical copy book, waiting in line at a bookstore, which, like, you know, bookstores to begin with are just few and far between now. Just, yeah. Such a weird moment in history. Prisoner of Azkaban is goated, please no slander. Prisoner and Goblet of Fire. Goblet of Fire was definitely my favorite. Yeah, I can say that confidently. I don't know. They all really did lose their charm to me though. But I also consumed the fuck out of all of that content. I remember playing the stupid Quidditch game on like PlayStation 2 where you just basically like fly back and forth. So dumb. Yeah, I am dating myself. I am 29 years old. Coming up on 30 here pretty quick. I got the wrinkles to prove it, goddammit. Yeah, Quidditch does make 0 sense. Did you dress up at the releases? I did not dress up. I wasn't quite that Harry Potter crazy. I I mean, I remember like a good majority of people had some kind of Harry Potter garb on. Very few people were like in a full cosplay. I mean, some people certainly were, but some people, like most people, had some kind of, like at least like a Harry Potter t-shirt or something on. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, Amsel's the same age as me. I don't need to feel that bad. Hey, Crazy! We're Xbox friends, right? Did we play, Red Dead together? Is that how I know you? You remember everyone reading Order of the Phoenix in 5th grade? Yeah, I mean, I remember seeing all those books in store. Okay, sweet, yeah. I actually just started streaming, like, 2 months ago. Kind of at the beginning of December, I guess. Because I wanted to stream a 100% Red Dead playthrough, finally. I left my first save on 93%.
Okay, partner.
So I decided to finally come back to it. Coming up on like, what, the 5-year anniversary of this game? And yeah, I still love it. Not playing online quite as much as I once was. But I do get on from time to time. The past couple weekends I've spent a few hours online. But goddamn, I played that game. Played the fuck out of that game. Seeing the stream icon, I was like, what? Oh, can you see on people's Xbox profile, like, if, like, when they're actually streaming, like, is there some kind of indicator? I don't know if I knew that. I, like, put my Twitch in my Xbox bio. Kind of hoping that, you know, I'd run into some of the Red Dead folks that I used to hang out online with. But I know so many people have moved on from that game that I did used to play with. All moved on to whatever the new Call of Duty or 2K or whatever they're playing now. Oh, it does? Okay, sweet. I'm gonna have to look out for that. Do you stream? Next one's here. I'm just thinking if I finish the ones like here on the east side of the map today, like that'll probably be a good stopping point.
It's all right, baby. Hey, fella.
Wait, what mission is that that's popping up now? I don't want to deal with that right now. I'll come back another time.
Who's a good boy? Good boy. Good horse. We're okay. Well. We're good, aren't we? Hey,
Oh, you stream through an Elgato. Sick. Yeah, I do not have a nice PC or anything. Thank you for the bits. I have just my Xbox Series X, and that is what I'm running my entire stream through. I found out, like, I found all of this out very recently, that you can, you know, connect a webcam directly to the Xbox. It was a whole new world for me, let's just put it that way. But I still have just like this shitty laptop I was using for schooling. Hopefully one day I will get a very nice gaming PC. That's the hope. Oh, you did? Okay, I feel less crazy. When I mentioned it to people that I'm actually running the entire stream through the Xbox, they either one have a hard time believing it or two just laugh in my face. I'm like, dude, I don't have. I mean, like I had the webcam. I have like a decent webcam from the pandemic when schooling went all online and everything like that. That's when I got the webcam. But I got the Series X pretty shortly after it came out. And I mean, I do have to say, I feel like running it, streaming from the Xbox directly to Twitch hasn't been an issue. I did try to use the Streamlabs and the, what's the other one? And the other overlays, like the third-party stuff. As soon as you add that, the quality goes so far down. It's actually kind of terrible. So I did test both of those out, and it just, to me, it wasn't worth it to have the chat overlay and stuff, and have like terrible looking gameplay, terrible looking camera feed. Where's this rock carving? Shit. I'm not streaming from a 4090. It doesn't look that good, okay? Is OBS the other one? I did set up OBS to get the Streamlabs to work. I know that. I thought it was Lightstream. Lightstream is the other one. And they're both subscription services. One is, I think, for the highest quality streaming, I think one is $10 a month and the other one is $16 a month, but they do both offer like a 1 week free trial. I didn't even use the full week of either one because they were both crap. I was like, yeah, I would rather just stream directly to Twitch, and like, yeah, it kind of sucks. I don't have alerts, I don't have a chat on screen, but at least the gameplay, like in the VODs and the clips and stuff that I've seen, looks pretty decent. Gotta be around here somewhere. What's the book say? What am I looking at here? 508. 508 is at the edge of a plateau that overlooks Heartland Overflow. Head south from Moonstone Pond. Wouldn't be as cinematic otherwise. I mean, I really like the Xbox Series X. I know people love to talk shit about it, but I still love it. And usually the people talking shit about it still pay for PC Game Pass, and then I laugh in their face. So who's the fool now? I mean, if I had like a ton of extra money hanging around, like one, I would already have like a gaming PC. Two, I'd probably just go ahead and get a PS5 anyway, but yeah, Xbox, this round of consoles, it was no doubt in my mind I was getting the Xbox. It's around here somewhere. Damn, it does look like I marked it really well. It's gotta be like right there. You still gotta stream some of the PlayStation exclusives? Stream them or just play them? I mean, no offense, but there is no PlayStation exclusive that I'm like, damn, that's my kind of game. I'm missing out. None of them. Absolutely none of them. I'm a casual gamer, you know, I know that is a mortal sin to some people, but that's just the truth. Like, I would rather, you know, have the better running and better performing console and just a catalog of, with a monthly subscription service, have like a catalog of like unlimited games. Just to like kind of have a variety to like test out and sample and stuff, than have, you know, what, like the AAA, like debut exclusive PlayStation titles. Ooh, I'm close. I'm very close. It's somewhere around here. Uncharted, is that the, I think you were telling me about that one. gotta go get another water though. Let me collect that. Mark the next one. Where's the next one? I guess that's gonna be 503 up here. Oh no, I already got that one. So then I suppose it would be 502. It's so much easier to stream to your PC while playing from Series X. I believe it. I mean, the Series X is a pretty powerful little machine. And honestly, upon the unboxing, you know, I'd seen pictures of it, and, you know, I knew it was a rather rectangular, boxy looking little fellow. But it was smaller than I expected, I have to say. When I took it out of the box, it was like, oh, I was like, this is it? So I'm moving my Series X, because it is kind of how I run like TV streaming services and stuff in my living room usually. And that's, you know, before I started streaming, that was always where I was gaming. But it's kind of easier to sit here and then have like my laptop and my monitor set up in front of me to read chat. So I like will carry my Xbox into my home office and then carry it back. But I have all the wires in both locations. Is this guy asking to race? Not right now, sir.
How about we head to the Veterans Homestead?
No
Ain't
thanks.
interested, fella. Couldn't
All right, no problem.
Yeah, it's just when I took it out of the box, it wasn't quite what I was expecting. A little smaller.
We're okay. Hey. How are you? Out of the damn way! How about this? Ain't you a good horse?
Oh, I gotta follow you, crazy. Are you still getting on Red Dead Online at all? The PS5 is massive. Doesn't it also have some kind of orientation issue? Like you're supposed to have it one way over the other way? I don't know if it's horizontal or vertical is the right way, but I thought I saw like an article about that or something. Like it looks like flashy, kind of like a sports car. Like that's cool. No, not as much. Only been a few months since last time you played it. I'll have to keep an eye out, see if you hop on. Like the people I was playing a lot with don't really play anymore, but every once in a while, somebody, especially like from the racing lobbies I would used to do, I'll see them on there, might hop in with them for a minute.
We're good, aren't we? There. Easy there. Hey,
Yeah, Xbox doesn't make too much noise at all.
easy.
God, I hate this little death trap here. Ugh.
Stop us,
I'm just gonna finish these last two, I guess. And then that kind of puts me in a good spot to resume tomorrow with
Ain't you a good horse?
more grindy challenges.
We're okay.
Well, I think 2 or 3 more.
You
I
okay?
think on the side. Wanted to play God of War, beat it. Haven't turned it on since. So sell it, get an Xbox, play Red Dead Online with me. Easy.
It's all right.
Easy.
Hey, fella.
I'm constantly trying to trick people into playing this game with me. Because I mean, I do still really like... I love the story mode, of course, but I do still really like online. That's why, you know, I get on once a week or whatever. Dead by Daylight, that's pretty cool. Off-stream Path of Titans, COD, and Madden. Amsel, what the fuck, dude? Why aren't we playing Red Dead Online? What are you saying to me, man? I know Zuko has one too, he just doesn't have this game. Which he really should. It would be such great content, dude. We could posse up. Everyone can join the Cactus Patch Kids. Oh, just think of all the trouble we would cause. Traversing the Wild West. I miss it. I do kind of miss like rolling with a huge posse. That was... Yeah. It was fun. It's definitely fun. Going in by train, taking over a whole town. I like playing cowboys. What can I say? Yes. I'm so sure that they are. Yeah, running a posse, just rolling with a huge crew is so fun on this game. I mean, I haven't... I'll play with like 1 or 2 people occasionally. But it would be so cool to get, you know, a posse of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 going again. You have to start with nothing again. Oh, gotcha. I feel you, and I know you've been playing what on PC. I'm guessing Red Dead Online on PC, like your brother and stuff. He didn't have to die, but then he did. Play at 30 frames per second, yeah. Yeah. Is that what the Series S runs at as well? Like, I know there were some pretty severe hardware compromises between the 2 console models, but I can't remember exactly what they were. I mean, the Series S is so much more affordable, though, if that's what you're looking for. It's just that lower price point. If it does, and the console is worthless. What, the Series S? I'm really not sure. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. This Series X is the best console hardware currently available, though. Well, I guess I like fall down to that ledge, I guess. Whoa! Whoa! I don't know what that was, but I didn't die, and I also didn't even take damage, so I will take it. I keep saying I'm gonna go get more water, and then I'm like, oh, we'll just go do the next one. I really need water, though. I mean, yeah, once you've seen it in stunning graphic detail, it might be difficult. But wait, did you say you own the game or do not own the game currently? It would kind of suck to like buy it and then not want to play it. But yeah, I'm sure that the Series or the Xbox One and the Series X and S are cross-platform. It's all in the same. You do own it. Bought it at launch. They did upgrade graphics and stuff for Series X. That's why I'm playing on my. That's also part of the reason that I'm playing on my 4K television. Because I did know. I have to say, I noticed a huge difference with. I don't know. You might be talking about online stuff though. The story mode looks. I don't want to say so much better, but I noticed a huge difference. I noticed it right away. I was like, holy shit! Like coming back to it from originally playing the story mode on Xbox One at launch, I was just like, holy shit, like this looks incredible, like absolutely incredible. And that was the same reaction I had the first time too, so I mean that just goes to show how much more they were able to do with it with some better hardware. Yeah, online, gotcha, yeah. Yeah, because I can't ever say that I did have that reaction about online when I switched consoles at all, but this was my first time, just this, like the start of December, when I refired up the story mode. That was my first time playing it on the Series X, and I was very, very impressed.
We're good, aren't we? Hey,
And I mean, it still looks good. So like my 4K television is in my office. I have like a pretty good, but like larger TV in the living room, and it still looks really good on that one too, even though it's not 4K. Yeah, what was it though? Was it Fall Guys? No, was it Fall Guys? Mario Kart? We were talking about playing Mario Kart, but there was another game. Was it a horror game?
we're okay.
Was it? Oh, I thought I was gonna fall. Valheim?
Okay.
I would be down.
There.
I'm also still down to play Mario Kart. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight. Look at me doing it again. I killed him with my varmint rifle. Cute. Cute. Also down for Mario Kart and Fall Guys. I actually haven't touched Fall Guys in... It's been a hot minute. That would actually kind of be a fun game to like get drunk and stream. Because yeah, that game is straight shenanigans. You might not be able to either. You have your Switch with you? What do you mean? Wait, what?
Okay, partner. Hey, boy. Slow.
Did I pick up that marker? Did I just come from this one? Yeah.
Now.
Let me go grab a water really quick.
Easy now.
Oh, you might not be able to sleep. I feel that, dude. The dog kept me up most of last night. Then I had to get up early for a dental cleaning. And then I ended up taking a nap from like pretty much right after I got home from the dentist until a little after 2. So I probably slept for like 3 hours this afternoon. I don't know how successful I'm gonna be in my pursuit of sleep tonight. But hey, at least my controller batteries haven't died again.
Is that all?
You have an interview tomorrow? Good luck with your interview, Joe. That's exciting.
Good horse.
Also, yeah.
Good boy.
Are you always kind of a night owl? I'm usually not. My sleep schedule has kind of transitioned recently, though. I guess over the winter, been staying up gaming.
It's all right, Eddie.
Typically, I'm kind of an early riser.
Ain't you?
In the summer, I'm sure I'll, go back to that.
Hey, you. Easy now.
But when it's dark for most of the day, it's like, why not stay up super late? Sleep super late. Bad at sleeping, good at Twitch chatting. That resonates with me.
Well.
Well, where on earth is this one? Let's see. I'm at 504. On a ledge just beneath the cliff edge, almost directly above a rope bridge spanning the Dakota River. So I must need to go up on the other side. Oh shit, it's time to shut the channel down. I have 69 followers now. So it just needs to stay that way. People can watch, people can subscribe, but nobody should
Look out
follow.
for each other, huh? We're good, aren't we? Easy.
Come on, get clear.
Can I do? No, I'm not gonna be able to do this. No. Yeah, crazy was the 69th. Yeah, the prophesized 69th follower. Holy! If I could give you a unique badge, I totally would. Sex, pog, yeah. Keep the funny sex number.
Good boy. Blow it.
I'm not sure I'm looking at the right place. But I'm gonna need to go up either way.
What a boy you are. Whoa now.
Oh shit. I do try and run a freaking ad, so I'll keep the pre-rolls off.
Easy now.
How do I get up there? I guess this way.
You know I love you. Hey, easy. Well done, boy.
Oh, I was afraid of the snake. I was like, what the fuck was that for? I knew there was something in here. I was like, there's loot in this cabin. I know I have not been here. I just was struggling to remember what it was exactly. Oh, there's a dead guy. Oh, I thought I opened the drawer. What? Oh, 2 dead guys. Yikes. There's no letter or anything here? I don't know. Guess not. It's marked on the map now, that's good. To start. You wish you would have brought your vape with you? Like a nicotine vape or THC? What are you talking about?
Hope you a good one. Hey,
THC, yeah.
there.
I remember that feeling. I wasn't telling you to ride off the edge of the cliff.
How about this?
Okay, it says it's at like at the top of the cliff. So. Oh wait. Is there a path that's gonna take me there?
Couldn't do it without you, boy. Hey, up.
No, I think it really is at the top. Hmm. Said almost directly the top, over the top of a rock bridge. Well, there it is. Guess I just traverse down there as safely as possible. Okay, there's kind of a safe pass. Or safe path. Oh my. Oh, cool. That's a cool one. Hot damn. Nice. 6 of 10 already done. Fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna do this last one that is east of the Dakota River. All the rest of them are west. And then I'll probably get off for the night. But that puts me in a good spot for tomorrow. Probably collect some tobacco for the herbalist challenge. Finish that up. Maybe make some more progress on the Horseman one. Might try to rob a train or two.
Hey, friend.
5 clean train robberies. That's gonna be
We're okay.
close to a disaster. Need to feed this poor horse.
Oh, easy. Hungry fella. We're good, aren't we? Hey. Ain't you a good horse?
He almost ran into me.
Here, wipe the horse. You okay? How are you? How about this? We're good, aren't we?
Oh my god, it's already 11:45. Yikes.
You and me, pal. We're okay. No one can stop us, eh? There's a boy.
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't. I don't think I started streaming until like 8:40 today.
Well, well. How are you? We're okay. Ain't you a good horse?
Well,
Great. Out of the damn way!
oh Jesus.
Hey, boy. We're good, aren't we? Good lad. You okay?
That was a very solid rock. I don't know if I thought I was gonna clip through it or what. Nah, I was looking at my monitor. Should have been looking at the road.
Good
The
horse.
usual. Zuko made a pretty funny meme edit. I set it as the channel trailer. It was kind of a disaster yesterday when I was trying to get the Horseman 9 challenge done. I just totally flew into a guy on the road. Didn't realize that you couldn't fall off your horse during the challenge. It was the dry dash one where you have to go from Van Horn to Blackwater without touching water. So, you know, I continued on my merry way for this extremely long journey. Got there, realized that, you know, you can't do that. I would have to start over. So I started over, and then I promptly fell off the horse again in the exact same spot because the dead horse from before was still in the middle of the road. I was so mad. I was so mad. I guess it's gonna be maybe this layer here. Let's see. It was pretty rough. Worth a watch for sure. Thank you, Zuko. I actually set it as my YouTube trailer too. I was like, this is a pretty quality meme edit. But damn, I was kind of raging in that moment though. I was talking about an involuntary reaction. Okay, making progress. We've got, what, 3 left? I say making progress, but I'm about to save, and I'm probably not going to have any actual progress on the percentage, even though I've gotten a substantial amount of tasks done today. Alright, so I'm on Bandit 10, Herbalist 5, Horseman 10, Master Hunter 6, Sharpshooter 4. That one was pissing me off. I gotta get some owls for that one so I can make the homing tomahawks. Survivalist 6, Weapons Expert 3. I don't know why I keep putting that one off. I also just need to make some tomahawks. Wait, where is that on the collectible? Bandit, no. Rock carvings. Oh, it doesn't show you? Usually it'll show you your progress. Thanks for following, Javors. Okay. It hurts my soul. Like, as you can see, the stream title, I started streaming 3 hours, 10 minutes ago. I was at 91.9%. I am still at 91.9% now. Like I said, even though I got quite a few things done. But I suppose that's the way that it goes. That is completion, isn't it? Raiders, hello. Welcome, welcome. Working on 100% completion. I was just telling the chat I technically haven't made any dents on the progress for today. So I'm still at 91.9%, which is what I started at. But I did finish some challenges today. Did the rock carvings. Kind of gonna save the graves for last, though. It's pretty bittersweet, so thought that would probably be the last. Cigarette cards, gonna be extremely challenging. Oh goodness. Well shit. We got raiders. I might as well just finish the rock carvings up. It wasn't like I was gonna go to sleep anyway. Let's face it. I think there's only, what, 3 left? Yeah. 501, 506, and 505. Hope y'all are having a good evening. Javor's raid. Hi to everyone. Welcome in BX Latino Heat. I'm assuming you all are from the Red Dead category as well. That's typically where my raiders come from. But I suppose I shouldn't make assumptions. We actually have to go to the top of Mount Hagen. Okay, that's gonna take a minute. But that's okay, that's okay. There's only 3 left. One on the bad side of Owangila. And then another here on Mount Shan, is it? Just south of Big Valley. Well, I suppose we'll start with the farthest.
You okay? Hey. Look out for each other, huh? How about this? Hey, you. Well, well. What a boy you are. You okay?
Perhaps I'll actually see
Hey,
a dent on the percentage too if I finish all of the rock carving.
you know I love you.
That might just be me being blindly optimistic,
We're good, aren't we?
but maybe, just maybe, that'll be the case.
Hey, you.
I can hope.
Whoa, whoa.
Hey Black Swan, it's been a minute. It is going. I been grinding out some challenges, doing a few side missions here and there that just kind of need to be wrapped up, like the Hamish stuff, the mayor stuff in San Denis, stuff like that. Just kind of lamenting to the chat about how I haven't made any progress on the percentage today. You'll see the stream title. I started at 91.9% today, 3 hours and 15 minutes ago. That's what my uptime says. Yeah. Still at 91.9% now, but I have finished, you know, a handful of challenges. Finished, Bandit 9, finished Horseman 9. I started out with Horseman 9, and that one was just giving me a world of trouble yesterday. Got a pretty funny meme video out of it, though. Been busy. Well, it's good to see you again. Just busy with work and stuff, or I hope you're feeling better. I know you were having a cold or some health issues. Which is never fun. Hopefully that resolved itself, though.
No one can stop us, eh? There's a boy. You're a good boy.
I'm just finishing up the rock carvings now. I've got 3 left. There are 3 that are kind of off the... Well, 2 of the 3 are incredibly off the beaten path. So, I'm going to travel up to the top of Mount Hagen now to get that one. But I'm hoping that after I finish these 3, I may actually see some kind of progress on my percentage. Because if I have to go live tomorrow, and honestly, I just keep the title the same as, you know, at 91.9% completion, my heart's just kind of gonna break. But I knew what I was getting into. You know, that's why my first playthrough was left on 93%. I knew it was gonna be incredibly grindy this last 10%. Oh! That horse just ditched me. Said, no, thank you. That was a whole mess of wolves. Jeez. I guess we'll take this one. It's a perfect pelt. Might as well. No reason to waste it. I'll take the perfect ones. We'll leave these. Alright.
All right, my boy.
Feeling better, was working. Started school today. I hope you have a good semester. I hope you have a good schedule set up too. I know that's usually half the battle. Hopefully get some courses you enjoy.
Good boy. Hey, fella. Good lad. It's all right, ain't it?
Oh, I should probably change clothes. That would be the smart thing to do.
You okay? Hey. Ain't you a good horse? There. How are you?
Damn, it gets dark fast up here on the mountain.
How about this? Whoa!
Only have classes Tuesday through Thursday. Oh, that's perfect. Damn, you lucked out.
Well, well.
That sounds like a great semester.
Good fella.
Hopefully they're not too long of days, though. That would...
Aren't we?
I remember undergrad, like first year especially. Man, I just... Like before I lived on campus because it was just particularly bad.
Easy.
Just like riding through the middle of this game. It's weird to see like all this stuff set up and nobody there. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I'd be like stranded on campus for, gosh, sometimes like 12 hours a day it seemed like, just because there was such a spread between my classes. And yeah, before you live on campus, and I'm... Christ almighty. Did I soft lock the horse? Let me try and run away. Call it. I don't think me being near it is gonna do anything. There we go. Let's see where this one actually is, though, so I don't wander around aimlessly. At the top of Mount Hagen in the Grizzlies West. It really just kind of looks like it is on a blunt rock face here. Yeah, Amsel, you have Monday through Friday classes, don't you? It's rough. That is quite the schedule. Oh, nice. You have an async course. That's good. That should be convenient. I would hope. What is this rock carving? Is it a stormtrooper? What is that? Oh, it's like a blimp. I feel like I saw a stormtrooper. I don't know if anybody else sees that. When I looked at it for a second at first, I thought it was a stormtrooper. Like the helmet. Okay, got that one. Good, good, good. We'll go down to here. Mount Shan.
You know I love you. We're okay.
The abandoned camp at the top of the mountain
How are you?
is incredibly eerie.
How about this? Easy.
Oh goodness.
You okay? Hey,
I saw that coming before it happened. I was like, this isn't the path. The path is below me.
okay, partner. That's my boy.
Nope, nope, nope.
Couldn't do it without you,
I
boy.
don't know why the horse is just so inclined to keep jumping.
Okay.
You're gonna buy a parking pass for the semester? $750 for the parking pass? For one semester? That's a lot.
Hey.
I mean, I don't think I ever paid
We're okay.
full price for a parking pass in my master's or my PhD program, but undergrad, I do remember when I was commuting it being very expensive, but more to the tune of like $250 a semester, which, you know, I still felt was super high at the time. Of course, being broke in undergrad. Playing in the snow, yeah. I mean, it would appear so. Just, you know, frolicking, making some snow angels with my horse.
How about this?
Falling off ledges. Yeah.
How are you?
It could have gone worse. Could have gone better. Just trying to get these last couple of rock carvings, though. I've only got 2 left. So, hoping for the best. Hoping to see a dent in the percentage. Not, you know, banking on it, but it would be nice. It'd make me feel like today was, you know, well spent. And, you know, I know that I finished challenges, like some tasks in the challenges. Didn't like cross any entire challenges off, I don't think. But it would be nice to see that reflected in the progress percentage. You're just gonna pay for it when you go. Like, can you like street park and stuff? That's what I did during my master's and PhD program. Or when the music starts. Look at them! They're sharpshooters. Coming for me. $80 for the full year? The $250 per semester when I was a commuter was also at a public state university, and yeah, it felt so incredibly high. And the parking situation was terrible. Like, the garages were, like, the campus itself was so insulated that, you know, the garages were, like, on the far exterior borders of the campus, and so there would be walk time estimates posted in the garages, and it was regularly, like, if you got yourself in a good garage, you would have a 15-minute walk to class. The bad ones, yeah, you could definitely be walking for 30 to 40 minutes. The campus was just, I don't know if they set it up thinking it wasn't going to be a commuter school, and then it just kind of became a commuter school. But yeah, there was not much foresight when they were, you know, doing the architecture and the building planning for that campus at all. It's just like everything was just so on top of itself, right in the middle. The parking garages were quite a trek away. Oh, yeah, Ames was also at a public state for $750 a semester. Holy shit. University's parking department might legitimately be the most hated department on school. You have garages and lots. Oh, that's nice. That's the setup, man. I mean, you're paying so much for tuition. It's like, oh, yeah, you gotta make you pay for parking too. Just gonna milk you dry. Just make sure they put students in like an already precarious financial situation. And then just continue to demand more money from them. It's kind of fucked. Kind of fucked.
Easy now.
Driving the Alpha in our parking garage. I can imagine it does. Oh man. Yeah, you should get like some valet parking or something for that thing. And for that price, valet should be included. Oh, I don't know how I got up here. Oh my god, the horse didn't jump and fall. That's incredible. Let's see, this is 506. It's just at near the peak of Mount Shan. Well, this certainly appears near the peak. I'm very close to it. I know that much. It may be down on the ledge below me. Oh, there's a giant skeleton. Pretty cool. Sometimes I wish the book would tell you where these collectibles and landmarks and stuff were in relation to other items, but no such luck. Perhaps it's over here. The picture is absolutely looking at it from this angle. Like, it kind of looks like it should be right in front of me. Well, you know what? Perhaps it is a bit lower. I don't have this one yet, right? There we go. That's not what I wanted, John. But I guess I can take the horse down here. Maybe do this a little more safely. Only one more after this. Well, that was dramatic. Okay, it was like down on this ledge, right? Yeah. Alright, here we go. Alright, one more. Oh. Here we go. Over by Owangila.
Here we go, boy. You know I love you.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
How are you? Hey, you.
wonder if there was a grizzly over there or what.
How about this?
Man, this horse is behaving very erratically today. Okay.
Well, well.
If I wanted your company, I wouldn't be set up out here.
I'm not coming to visit. I'm sure I'm gonna have to go to a post office after this as well. Aha. Alright, 10 out of 10. Good shit. I'm gonna go ahead and send these off. And then check my progress. I will try not to get discouraged if the percentage still doesn't change. We'll see, we'll see.
You're okay. You're quite the horse.
91.95 now? Yeah, you're probably right, crazy.
Hey, you.
Oh man, just to spite me. If they could at least add the 100th decimal point, you know, maybe I would feel better about all of this. But perhaps not.
You and me, fella. Ain't you a good horse?
I suppose it's better that I do remain ignorant or clueless in some situations like this. Again, I knew what I was getting into with the completion stuff, but
There's a boy.
yeah, it does suck to, you know, spend 3.5 hours getting things done, like actually getting things done, and not see measurable progress. Like, I know in my head that I made progress, but... Oh, and now we've got an ambush. Excellent. The Laramie boys. Can't do anything quickly in this game. Only 3 of you? Could have sent more. They thought 3 Laramie boys were gonna take down John Marston? I don't think so. Or Jim Milton, or whatever his name is at this point. Oh, nope, didn't loot. I need to take my contacts out. Jesus.
Hey, you.
Amsley, you still want to play Mario Kart?
Hey, boy. Well, well.
And anybody else that wants to play Mario Kart?
How are you?
Always looking for people to play Mario Kart with. And Red Dead Online with.
Who's a good boy?
Sweet. Yeah, I need to like take my contacts out. But
Good horse.
I'll be down here in just a moment.
Good boy.
Dear.
Hey,
Blew up on the back of that wagon pretty quick. That is what she said. I just said it.
Good lad.
You fixed
I swear to God, if I can't use the post office because of that, that person was in my way. Wait, is it not a post office in the story mode? It is, right? Yeah, it's a post office, right? Why is it just showing the wagon?
Hey there. You Hector?
That's me.
Did I just start a fucking
I've
mission?
been told you're a discouraged man.
Ah, you must be a friend of that Josiah Trelawney.
I thought I was talking to a post clerk.
In that case, I've got something here you might want to take a look at. Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank goodness. I guess this is just the first time I've interacted with him, and that's why it
Best
did
I give
that.
it to you now,
I was
there's no
nervous though. I was
lie.
like, did I just start a cutscene and a whole mission and all of that? I'll, you know, do that another time. Do I have a bounty right now? 10 bucks. Not too bad.
You want to take a look or
I've been a
not?
pretty good cowboy. Pretty good cowboy. Send some mail. Send all of these.
I assume you didn't just pop in to say hello?
You've mailed all the rock carving locations to Sinclair. Return to the post office after at least 24 hours after for your reward. So I'm assuming, yeah. I'm already assuming just by seeing that message that there isn't going to be any change in the progress menu because that's not how the dinosaur one worked. Like, the dinosaur one was concluded only after I went to the post office. I got the letter. I went and picked up the Stegosaurus knife. Damn. Okay,
Alright,
well.
Suit yourself.
Well. Try not to be, incredibly discouraged right now. I'm still technically at 91.9%. I know in my heart that I made progress though, so I'm gonna leave it at that. I will just have to shamefully start tomorrow's stream with the exact same title, the exact same percentage. All of that. But thank you guys for hanging out. Good to see you, Crazy. Glad you got to stop by. Glad you got to stop by too, Black Swan. I know it's been a couple days. Hope you have a good day at school. Inch by inch, yeah, that's all we gotta do is just, well, 10th of percent by 10th of percent seems to be how it's going these last few days, but, you know, with any luck, I'll finish by this time next month, so, I guess that's all I can really ask for at this point. But, thank you guys for hanging out, take care, good night.